What's up? What's good? What's poppin'? What's cracking? Percolating? What's really good in the hood? It's your man Theo Butler, and yes, this is another hashtag recast T'Challa or else video. Hashtag boycott. Yeah, but first of all, if you know me, grow me, caring and sharing, yes, definitely hit that like smash. God damn it. I'm sorry, Ernie. Blur without fear. I just watched it this morning, but yeah, definitely click, like, share, subscribe, things of that nature and everything. Let's keep pushing this movement, this message out here. Today is Wednesday. Shout out to my man King T'Challa and everything like this, because we're doing these videos every Wednesday. Yeah, D-Real. Yeah, we're doing them every Wednesday. Every Wednesday. We're gonna flood it on Wednesdays. Why? Because they're doing Loki videos on Wednesday. Gonna give you something else to tune into. So, y'all see the title? Three reasons. Three reasons why you shouldn't want to go see Black Panther 2 in its current format. And these three reasons are in no certain order whatsoever. I'm just going to give you three good reasons. Three good reasons. And regardless of how you feel about the untimely passing, chat with Bolton, like I said, man, listen, I wish he was still here so we wouldn't even be having this damn discussion. We would be knowing what's going on and everything like that. But regardless of how you feel about the casting and the recasting, I'm hoping what I'm getting ready to say to you, if you're one of those people that are in the camp that says, well, we don't want T'Challa recast because I'm hoping what I say affects the way you think. So here we go. So I was born in 1968. T'Challa, if we want to say it, was born in 1966. The stories about him, Jungle Fury taking on the KKK. Me, I was born in the Bronx, but I have lived in Southwest Georgia, specifically Camilla, Georgia, i.e. Klan country. It meant something to see someone in the comics stand up to the Klan, because in Southwest Georgia, during the 70s and 80s, brothers weren't really standing up to the Klan like that. They weren't really standing up to hatred like that. So to see this king from Africa, and I knew Wakanda was a fictional city back then. I did, a fictional country, but to have that, I didn't get enough of it though. Black Panther, T'Challa wasn't that popular back then. I was getting force fed a lot of Batman, Superman, things of that nature. But T'Challa has been around. And we need T'Challa to be around. I tell people the story all the time about how I created my first comic book when I was in the 5th grade. I did. Superhero team. I love the team component as a part to the individual, which is crazy because I'm an only child. Maybe that makes sense. But most of the heroes I created were white. Now, if you're a white person, you don't see anything wrong with that. As a black person, I do. That should never have been my initial thought process. But it was. Because I didn't see any value in myself. How could I? My first black action figure, as I told somebody last night, was Lieutenant Uhura from the Star Trek series. The 60 series. That was my first black action figure. My second black action figure was that Falcon action figure. The OG Sam Wilson Falcon action figure. That was my second black action figure. But I didn't have any. I wore underoos. My mom bought me underoos. Underoos are fun too. Where? Yeah, something super new in Batman, Superman, hell, even Aquaman, Spider-Man, Captain America, Robin. There's no me. I didn't get me live action because people don't really look at Blade like that as a superhero. It took comic book heads saying, that's a damn superhero, not just a vampire hunter. But it took me 52 years. It took T'Challa 52 years to get to the screen. How many Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, Hulk, Thor movies have we had since then? Iron Man, Captain America. That's just the first reason. That's one of the reasons. Point number one, if you want to. Point number two. We need more black men on screen. We need more black people on screen, period. I don't understand the desire to kill off a black character. For what reason? They never did that with theirs. And I'm here to tell you, it doesn't matter who dies, what role they play. It don't matter. They not killing off Batman. They're not killing off Superman. And contrary to popular belief, they've gotten you to believe that somehow you're honoring Chadwick Boseman. That's just to take T'Challa off the board. And I'm going to tell you why later on. But that's just to take T'Challa off the board. T'Challa is a king. Anybody else that comes after him doesn't wield the command that he does. They would be a new person sitting on the throne with no experience whatsoever in Wakanda. Thus, you will just have a figurehead sitting on the throne, one who will not be taken seriously. While you have an established black man, fictional for real. Yes, absolutely fictional. You're killing off this black man for no reason. Yes, you're killing off this black man, this fictitious black man. You're killing him off for no reason because this fictitious black man still exists. And Marvel understands the financial power that this fictitious black man wields. So much so to the point where in just a few days, July 1st, they're dropping a brand new Black Panther comic book series. See, Ta-Nehisi Coates just finished his run. So they have another author coming in featuring T'Challa. See, Marvel understands the financial impact that T'Challa brings to the table. They're not finna get rid of him. The Avengers video game is struggling. You know what they finna do? They finna introduce the Wakanda patch. And you know who it features? T'Challa. In the ways that count, and I'm going to tell you, even when it comes to their action figures, in the ways that it counts, that bottom dollar, Marvel will not get rid of T'Challa. See, black folks don't read comic books like that. So they got to appease their comic book audience. And they know we're not casual comic book fans. Taking T'Challa off the board is a no-go. But for the casual fan, one who doesn't recognize the significance of standing up for themselves or for their fictitious characters, they will take them off the board. I want to go with you. And when I say go with you, I want to just point it out to you. You have James Rhodes and you have Sam Wilson. I'm talking to my black men and women. If you got sons, this is important because I know y'all ride hard for the daughters, but let's talk about our sons for a second. We got James Rhodes and we got Sam Wilson. James Rhodes answered to somebody. We saw that during the Accords. Sam Wilson just came into his own, and to a degree, he's still following in somebody else's footsteps. T'Challa, prince, king, ruler of a nation. He wasn't answering to nobody. They taking him off the board. Who we got? And why are you so cool with that representation of a fictitious black character being taken off the screen? Why are you so cool with it? The most significant fictitious black superhero we've ever had to come to screen, because they just took Black Lightning off. You need to understand it's levels to this. The most significant black superhero we've ever had come to the screen, they taking him off the board, and you're not even asking yourself why. The king who answers to no one, who has more money than anybody else, who he and his sister are smarter than anybody else. Yeah, I said it. You're finna take him off the board. While we got Lois and Clark with a baby, Bruce and Selena Kyle with a baby, Peter and Mary Jane that had a baby, we still waiting on T'Challa and Aurora, and Marvel Comics is not pressed to put them two together in a marriage long enough to even consummate a child. I'm stating fact. You might not like it, but I'm stating fact. But now let's move along, because I can keep on that second point all day. But this third point should have actually been the first point, because the third point, we shouldn't even have to address anything else. Urban Affairs uploaded a video of Derek Bozeman being interviewed on December 8th, 2020. Now, this is when I got to ask my brothers and sisters, when do we stand tall for one another? Or are we just cool with folks lying on us, twisting the narrative to where they can do whatever they want to do with us, our history and our legacy, and we not be able to do anything about it? Anybody reached out to Derek Bozeman? So Urban Affairs, which is a Christian network, Urban Faith, uploads a video of Derek Bozeman on December 8th. I'm talking to everybody. Whether you want T'Challa recast or not, I'm talking to you. Think for a second. In the video, Derek Bozeman is very articulate and very specific in Chadwick Boseman's wishes, desires in regards to the character of T'Challa. He then goes on to say what he thinks is going to happen. This is on December 8th. He's not happy. Don't just listen to his words. Look at his body language. 48 hours later, Marvel's investment day, Kevin Feige comes out of his mouth and states without any provocation that T'Challa will not be recast. It's not even up for a debate. It's not even up for a discussion. And he says, because we love Chadwick, but if we love Chadwick, then how is not only Kevin Feige's statement, new Rockstar statement, Gloria's statement, Anthony Mackie's statement, damn near that whole cast and crew, how is their statements conflicting with Derek Bozeman's statements? Now, we family, because see, I know some of y'all that's probably in the pro don't recast T'Challa camp. You want to look past Derek Bozeman. Well, let me look at you like this. Say Derek Bozeman is your brother. Or say something happens to you. And say I'm over here. And I say I'm your friend. Well, who's more likely to know more about you and your last wishes? Your brother or sister who raised you for 10 years, who's older than you by 10 years, and you have a close relationship with, who was by your bedside when you passed away. Who should we be more likely to believe? Your sibling who was right by your side, or somebody else who came out 48 hours later and said something that contradicted what your sibling said? As I told my man Gab, you don't want to talk to me. I'm prepared to be Colin Kaepernick on this situation. I am. Be damned. You got to tell me, because see, y'all ain't had no conversations with Derek, and I ain't even seen y'all have enough respect to even sit down with the damn Bozewick family. There's a better way to honor Chadwick. They won't do it. Set up the scholarship funds. We'll talk about that later on today. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Listen, I love each and every last one of y'all. Hashtag recast T'Challa or else. Hashtag boycott Black Panther 2.